we're gonna make a little bit of animation to the social media posts or social media content I will be creating. So I'm gonna utilize the square feature. So the one that I'm gonna be using is, if you go to Canvas, you can see it's 2040 by 2040. I will go directly to drawing guide, and then we're going to make a new, alignment and all that. The opacity, we're gonna go to different color right here. I'm gonna be utilizing same concept here, but we're gonna add a little bit more functionality. This is gonna be another photo, a little bit of text right here. We're gonna put a call to action right here and a little bit of fine print. So we're gonna deal with food again because it's more engaging if we talk about food and all that. So I'm gonna disable the layer right here. We're gonna insert our first picture or image right here. So I'm gonna go to the range, add, insert photo. I got my new photo right here. So I'm just going to position it right here. That usually is the most frequently used format. I'm gonna make sure that it clips or it gets into the rule I created. I'm going to make a background color, maybe something like this. This one right here, teal, blue, and orange or yellow. Since we get all the colors from here, it will match pretty much. So I'm gonna get our text right here, something catchy here, not too long but just enough. Get 5 meal, and as usual we're gonna use the align to the left because that's easier to read. Another line break right here. I'm gonna make this all caps. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger, fix the leading right here. I think we're gonna change the font to something a little bit different, something standard. Maybe I'll use area rounded empty bold right here. I think it's too big, so I'm just gonna put it right here. We're gonna add call to actions right here. So add a new layer, and I'm going to use probably monoline, and we'll get the I'm gonna get this color right here for call to action. So I'm gonna just maybe like this, maybe a rectangle, and I think that's good enough for me. And I'm just gonna reposition it. You can do free format if you want, so it doesn't uniformly scale it. So I think I'm good to go with this. I'm gonna fill it up, and I'm gonna add a new text. I'm gonna just put try now, and I'll change the color of the text to something white, and I'll put it right here. I think this is good enough, and I'll make sure that it's snapped to, and we're gonna put a little bit of text right here, just a little bit of fine print. So I will just paste and select all. I'm gonna just remove, change the Arial to italic, and just put it right here. Something like this. I'll put it all the way down so it doesn't stand up. And we're gonna go offset the text right here, the get 5 meal, and we're gonna change the color, this one right here. Select all, we're gonna put the color palette that we used, and we're gonna move the orange to here. So something like this. And I think we're good to go here. And I think this is a good pose as well. All we have to do now is to make sure that we animate this. So we're gonna set some settings right here first. So what we're gonna achieve is this one right here, the one that kind of blinks and you get some attention. So what I'm gonna do here, I am just probably group this one right here. And we're gonna go for canvas animation assist is turned on, and then we're just going to set this as a background. And this one right here, we're gonna turn that off first, and then we're gonna new frame and turn it on. And we are going ping pong, and then we will decrease the frames per second so it doesn't look overwhelming. Probably like 3. Play it out, and full screen, we're gonna remove the drawing guide first. And I'm gonna play it, And I'm gonna go for share animated GIF. Actually, for Instagram, they don't accept GIF, so we're gonna go for animated MP4, and we're just gonna export it right here. Save. And we'll get into another lesson. It's just a little bit of more functionality, but we'll get into the final project and I'll see you there.